Again, very young DAR team starting a couple of eighth graders tonight in this basketball game. While the Boaz Pirates, a couple of sophomore starters, one senior starter to go with Brayley Hogue here to start the game tonight.
I believe it's going to be important that DAR gets off to a good start, build confidence, because they certainly are outmatched here in this 4 versus 5.
Brayley Hogue will jump to start the game along with Anna Hunt. Hunt, a 5'7" sophomore. Hogue, a 6-foot freshman. And there's the whistle. The ball is in the air, and Boaz will control the tip as with a basketball, Addison Boland. And it looks like DAR opening in a 1-3-1 zone here against Boaz. Garcia goes across the court to Boland, takes it in the paint, out to Garcia along the baseline to Underwood, drives the baseline, misses the shot. Hogue there for the rebound, and I think they're going to get her for an over-the-back foul as Brayley Hogue went for the offensive board off the miss and commits a foul. And now the Boaz Pirates will open in full court pressure.
Good block out by DAR.
DAR very important to handle the basketball. They get it into the front court, going to set their offense now as Brantley Downs will give it off to Eden Morrison. Morrison at the top to Downs. Downs on the wing, goes in the corner to Hunt. Hunt back to the top of the circle. Hunt on the left wing now makes a move, kicks it back out to Morrison as they work around the perimeter. Driving into the lane is Downs. The missed shot there, and we've got a whistle, and looks like a jump ball, and possession arrow will favor the Patriots here.
Yeah, they swung the ball around well, tried to go down to the lane. Good defense by Boaz.
Inbounding the basketball is Eden Morrison along the baseline. Into the paint, they drive it, and Anna Hunt loses it. Coming away with Garcia for Boaz. She'll get it in the front court and hand it off to Underwood, who's guarded closely by Morrison. Underwood is double teamed there and some contact made, and we've got a DAR foul. Should be on Anna Howard, the 5'6", 8th grader. Will pick up, they're going to call that one on Morrison, the 5'3" freshman, as they posted on the board here tonight. Each team now with one foul, no score. We played a minute of this first quarter in the Marshall County tournament. Underwood with the ball on the left wing. Goes to Boland in the corner. The long three is up and good. The first three-point basket of the night by Addison Boland, the 5'2" sophomore for the Pirates. 3-0 Boaz as they score first tonight. DAR in the front court with Downs with the basketball. Top of the key. She dribbles to her left, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt will give it off to Wren. Wren, there's a bump there, no whistle, as with the basketball was Howard. She gives it off inside. Great move inside. Anna Hunt give the assist that time to Anna Howard, and DAR is on the board. It's 3-2.
Nice drive down the middle of the lane by Howard.
Some full court pressure by the Patriots in the backcourt. A double team in here in front of us. They'll get it to Brayley Hogue. She'll go to Garcia. Great job breaking the press out of 2-on-1, and able to score there is the senior Garcia for Boaz. The Pirates up 5-2. Just under 6 minutes gone, or 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 minutes to go in the first. DAR with the basketball. Downs at the top of the key working against Boland. Gives it to Hunt. Hunt across court with the basketball is Howard. She'll drive into the lane, double teamed, almost a steal, but it's saved before going into backcourt, and now Underwood slaps it away here in front of us, and the ball will stay with the DAR Patriots with Anna Hunt. She'll inbound it right here in front of Day Soha.
You know what? They're having a hard time getting it inside. They're playing around the perimeter. They're having a hard time getting inside.
Tough man-to-man defense right now for the Pirates. Trying to drive is Hunt. Hands it off to Howard, top of the key. Great defense there. Got to play without fouling. Long three-pointer is off the top of the backboard. No good. We got a whistle and a jump ball, and I believe this possession arrow favors Boaz. As the Pirates, a 5-2 lead, 5:16 to go here in the first quarter. Boaz will inbound it against full court pressure. Peyton Hall will rush it into the front court. She's going all the way to the basket, and a layup is good. Nope, rolls off, but Brayley Hogue there for the putback and miss. So Boaz missing two opportunities there, Dave, at the goal.
Oh, they had 2 opportunities right there, just within 2 or 3 feet.
I thought the ball was going in. Peyton Hall made a great move all the way to the bucket against the full court pressure, missed the layup. Hogue was there for the putback. Both missed, and then Boaz loses it out of bounds. So DAR working against the full court Boaz pressure. Into the front court comes Morrison. Morrison will set the offense now for the Patriots, and now she'll drive to the basket, and it's lost. Raina Underwood takes it away for the Pirates. Another steal for Boaz, and they'll get it quickly into the front court. Peyton Hall, top of the key, will drive into the lane. Go to Boland. Boland drives, puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebound DAR, and here comes Downs the other way for the Patriots. Brantley Downs, an 8th grader, into the front court, hands it to a freshman, very, very young DAR basketball team. An 8th grader and a freshman handling the ball for Coach Susan Howard. Downs with the basketball. She goes to the wing to Wren. Wren, the oldest player out there for DAR. She's just a junior. Almost taken away there. Anna Howard, an 8th grader for DAR. They'll work at the top of the key. They'll hand it off to Hunt. Hunt across court. They'll go into the corner. Long three-point attempt is no good. Air ball there. A good rebound underneath, and we've got a whistle as fighting for that rebound underneath the basket was Anna Howard, the 5'6", 8th grader, coming away with a rebound. Then a Boaz foul down inside, and
Addison Bolton.
Addison Bolton picking up the foul, and Howard will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 for the Patriots. The first one is up and good. Makes it 5-3. Boaz. 3:59 to go, first quarter. Winner of this game moves on to take on Gunnersville, who won earlier today, and the second free throw also good for the Patriots. And checking in for the first time for DAR, going to be one of my favorite names of the tournament, Zoe McCoy.
McCoy.
A 5'6" freshman just checked in as Boaz works it against full court pressure. They're trying to double team in the back court. They get it to Raina Underwood in the front court. He'll go to Peyton Hall along the baseline. She'll drive, spin, goes back to Underwood, who will drive to the elbow. Back to Hall in the corner. The three-point basket is up and good. The second three-pointer for the Boaz Pirates, and they have an 8-4, or they may have called that just a 2. No, it was a 3. It was 5-4 as a 3, 8-4. Sometimes I get confused too with the lines on the court here, Dave. We got 3 different lines.
That's exactly right. And sometimes that confuses the players.
There's a great move to the basket that time. Mackenzie Garcia, a little late sliding over to help on defense, makes contact off the shot. And going to the free throw line for the Patriots will be Brantley Downs, a 5'6", 8th grader. And checking in for the Pirates for the first time will be A.K. Mitchell. Free throw is no good. Mitchell checks in. As Boaz gets a little bit smaller there. They take out the 5'9" senior Garcia and insert A.K. Mitchell, a 5'1" sophomore. 8-4, now 8-5 as DAR makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Now that free throw, I believe, by Anna Howard there.
That was by Brantley Downs.
Excuse me, Dave. Brantley Downs with that free throw is into the front court, and a steal for the Patriots. And again, great anticipation by Amelia Wren coming up with a steal and tried to go up with a shot, and she was fouled. But great hustle that time as the Patriots giving these Pirates some problems.
She read that play. She could see that pass coming, couldn't she?
First free throw is off the front of the iron, no good for Amelia Wren. Wren looking for her first point of the game tonight. 8-5 is your score. 3:14 to go, first quarter. Boaz on top of DAR, and Peyton Hall is in a scramble for the ball, and we have a tie-up. And I believe this one belongs to the Boaz. The error says Boaz, but I thought Boaz got the last one.
We've had several tie-ups, haven't we?
And Boaz will inbound the ball, still against full court DAR pressure. Into the front court is Allison Boland. She'll kick it to Underwood. They go inside for the first time tonight. That's where their money is. Bailey Hogue in the paint on the low block, and that's an easy 2, and Boaz now up 10-5.
That's unstoppable right there if they can get it in that low block.
Great drive there by Downs down the baseline. She'll kick it in the corner. Long three-point basket by Howard is no good. And the last touch by DAR. Zoe McCoy in there battling for the rebound, loses it out of bounds, and Boaz will have possession. That's one thing DAR cannot afford to do, is let Boaz get in the half-court set, get it down low to Braley Hogue, because that's going to be money in that low block if they get it there. Underwood to the basket, no good. Hogue there for the putback and rebound, and quickly 4 quick points for Braley Hogue, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. We're going to take a timeout on the floor. It's Boaz 12, DAR 5. This timeout is brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Game is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings of Albertville. After the DAR timeout, the Patriots will have the ball. Boaz up 12-5 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. DAR goes into the right corner. That is Howard with the basketball, top of the key, almost threw it away there as they'll drive and kick it back out to Downs. Downs tries to drive, is cut off to Hunt in the lane. They go back around as DAR having trouble getting it in the paint as that Boaz zone is really clamped down on them. They move it around the circle. Now they're going to back out between the circle on the Snead State here, and a drive by Brantley Downs is cut off. In the lane is Hunt. She almost loses it back to Downs. She'll drive to the baseline, cut off there, and they'll swing it back out. Driving into the lane is Hunt. She'll kick it over to Howard. Howard looks for a three, going to kick it back out as DAR continues to look for an opening in this zone. They continue to move it around. In the corner it goes for DAR. They'll kick it down low. A shot is up, and I don't know how Eden Morrison, Dave, got that shot off as she cut to the bucket. Good defense there by the Pirates, but it looks like Peyton Hall is going to be called for the foul and send DAR to the free throw line where Eden Morrison will shoot two.
You know, she was on the baseline right there, and I don't see how she got the shot off of the backboard.
Checking into the game for the first time is Harper Bankston, as checking out will be Peyton Hall. Bankston, a 5'6" junior, off the Boaz bench. Second free throw is no good, and the Pirates get the rebound as Addison Boland comes away with it. She'll move it into the front court, tries to drive. Now she'll come back out, kick it to Underwood, who will drive to the top of the key. She pulls up at the free throw line. Shot is no good. Rebounded there by DAR, and the Patriots come away with it. That's Howard on the rebound. Gets it to Morrison. Morrison back to Howard, top of the key. The long three is no good. It's going to bounce long out of bounds. That was probably, again, just a little bit too long, Dave, because that time it appeared that Anna Howard she got her feet set, but she was behind the boys' three-point line. There's a boys' three-point line, a college three-point line, I should say, and then the high school three-point line, and she was behind the college three-point line. A steal by DAR and a miss there. Great play by Eden Morrison on the steal, but missed the shot, and Boaz with the rebound. Into the front court is the Pirates. That's A.K. Mitchell with the basketball. She'll drive into the paint, kick it out to Bolin. Bolin's three is up and good, and that young lady is deadly, as I think that's her second three of the game, and 3 3-point buckets here in the first quarter for Boaz as they have their biggest lead at 15-5. Almost a steal, and it is as losing control out of bounds as Brantley Downs is good defense there. Bolin hit the three, then calls a turnover. Boaz with the basketball, 15 seconds. And they'll try to get the last shot of the quarter as DAR double teams. Mitchell's going to have to get it up quickly. She'll go to Underwood. Underwood drives to the bucket, and probably a foul. Oh, they're going to call a blocking. They're going to call a blocking foul that time on Braylee Hogue. Thought it could have been a charge there, Dave, because she lowered the shoulder, but the foul is going to be called on the DAR Patriots, and they're going to say that she was in the act of shooting.
She did dip that shoulder. It could have been offensive foul.
Braylee Hogue at the free throw line tonight for the first time. The freshman now with 5 points as she makes the free throw and gives Boaz a 16-5 lead. Evelyn Matthews in the game now as Addison Bolin will check out. Hogue with her second free throw is up and in and out, no good. Underwood battling for the rebound there, and it was last touch, I believe, by Underwood as she was there battling with Hunt and Howard for DAR. So DAR will have to hurry. There's 3.2 seconds to go here in the quarter. Trying to get it in, and almost a steal. They'll try to get it up the floor, and there's the buzzer and the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it's Boaz 16, DAR 5. We'll take this timeout. It's brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
You know Ace is the place, and your Lake Guntersville Ace Hardware, locally owned and operated by Penny and Tony Walker, is the place to find virtually anything to repair, maintain, and enhance your home. Their knowledgeable and helpful staff is always happy to assist, whether it's for home, lawn and garden, or grilling. If you're ready for next level grilling, check these name brands, including the latest models from RecTech, along with a vast selection of accessories for the ultimate outdoor experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We have everything the big banks have, and I think we have a delivery channel because we have a human element that they might not have that helps us deliver it better than they do.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
It's a Marshall County basketball tournament game sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings, and Dave DAR had trouble getting off shots in that first quarter.
They really did. Boaz had good defense, and they just had trouble. They couldn't get inside from the perimeter.
DAR with the basketball to open the quarter. Long three-point bucket, and that's what DAR needed to start the quarter. From the corner, Anna Howard with the first three-pointer tonight. for the Patriots. 16-8 is Boaz working against this full court pressure. A double team here in front of us. They go across the court. They've got to hurry, and there's a 10-second call. Great defense that time. As the Patriots got exactly what they needed to start the quarter.
Exactly. Good defense. They moved their feet well. They prevented Boaz from bringing the ball up the court. Big turnover.
DAR will inbound the ball after the Boaz turnover. Driving to the baseline is Hunt. Hunt looks inside to Wren. They'll kick it back out to Morrison. Now she'll set the offense against this Boaz man-to-man now. They've opened man-to-man here in the second quarter. With the ball at the top of the key is Howard. It goes across the downs. They'll set a screen for Howard. The long three is no good. Battling for the rebound, and A.K. Mitchell comes away with it for Boaz. Boaz quickly in the front court as Bankston will drive it down the left side. Kick it back out to Boland. Boland top of the key in the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell going to take the long three. It's an air ball, no good. The ball bounces back to Mitchell. No, it's taken away there by DAR's Anna Hunt. And in the front court, quickly as DAR, the layup is no good. And Boaz, Mitchell gets the rebound. The Pirates quickly up the floor now as Boland will take it down the left side. Goes across court to Mitchell. They'll look to lob it inside, but now Mitchell will drive it. She'll kick it across court. A bad pass is going to go out of bounds there, as that pass was just an errant pass there by the Pirates.
It really was. I like what DAR is doing on the offensive end. They're really screening for Howard and they've gotten two good looks at the three-point.
She's made one of those two here in the second quarter. 16-8 is the score. We played a minute and a half of the second quarter here from Snead State. Long three-point is no good there by Downs, and DAR had the ball. It was taken away by Garcia, and Mackenzie Garcia will get it to Boland, and Boaz will come across half court. Boland with the basketball in the corner to Bankston. Bankston's three is off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. I believe Mitchell was the last to touch it, and the ball will go back to the DAR Patriots.
She's the shortest person on the court, and she was in good position to get the rebound. The ball just went off of her hands.
Back in the game is Braylee Hogue, also Peyton Hall back in the game, and Evelyn Matthews, the shortest person out there. She's 4'11". She's an 8th grader for the Pirates. DAR with the basketball. They'll come in the front court with Hunt with the basketball. Hunt working against Peyton Hall. Will go across the court to Zoe McCoy. And back to Hunt. They'll swing it to Downs. They'll go in the corner now to Howard. Can't get off a shot this time as Hogue was right there defending her. Zoe McCoy will start the offense again. Top of the key. She'll drive to the right wing, look inside, and taken away there. Good pass as good defense there by Bankston to take it away, and she's tripped up. She tripped over DAR there at half court and lost the basketball, and the Patriots will have it back. Howard with the basketball, top of the key, goes in the corner to McCoy. McCoy dribbles back out to the top and gets it to Hunt. Hunt back to McCoy as they work against this Boaz man-to-man. Howard with the basketball on the wing. She lobs it in. Good pass that time to Hunt. Give the assist to Howard and the bucket to Hunt. 16-10, your score as the Pirates lead by 6 with 4:46 to go. Into the front court is Boaz. Addison Boland to Bankston. Bankston drives the baseline. We got a blocking foul on the baseline. It looks like, Dave, that may go against Anna Howard.
That is going to go against Howard. You got to give kudos to DAR on the offensive end. They've really regrouped at the end of the first quarter, and they've gotten off some good shots. They're running some good offensive sets.
Yeah, Boaz has yet to score in the quarter. DAR off to a good start. They've scored the first 5 points of the quarter. Another Boaz miss from three, but there's Braylee Hogue with the putback. No good, and DAR with a basketball. Here come the Patriots. Howard up the floor to Hunt. Hunt's going to travel with a basketball. Right, she was in a hurry too much, Dave. She saw open lane to the bucket and took an extra step there, and that was an opportunity for the Patriots.
She saw where she needed to go. She just didn't dribble to get there.
Boaz will inbound it. This DR pressure has given Boaz some problems tonight. Peyton Hall in the front court. She's going to be double teamed at half court, and almost a turnover there, and it will be a turnover. Good defense there by the Patriots as they're doing a great job, Dave, double teaming the ball at half court. They're bringing extra pressure, and Boaz has not handled it well so far tonight.
They've really increased the intensity on both ends of the floor this second quarter.
Hunt with a basketball to Howard. Her three-pointer is blocked by Bolin. It's knocked away from Braylee Hogue. Hogue gets it to Bolin. She's going to take the long three. It's no good. Raina Underwood with the rebound is no good. Braylee Hogue battling for the rebound, and I believe DAR lost it out of bounds. Don't understand why Braylee Hogue did not take the layup. She kicked it out for a three-pointer and had an open lane to the bucket for a layup.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. She had an easy layup.
Boaz will inbound it in the corner to Peyton Hall. Will not take the three. Back to Matthews. Matthews top of the key to Bolin. She'll drive. Pull-up jumper from about 8 feet will not go as Boaz continues to struggle here in the second quarter. It's taken away by Peyton Hall, who got the loose ball. That ball went off a series of hands, Dave, and Boaz was fortunate there.
That was a bad break for DAR right there. They had the ball and coming down to almost could have cut this thing to 4.
18-10 is your score. We're going to take a timeout. It's brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. If you're looking for rental property, call on Bonds Rentals. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. For more info, give them a call at 256-582-0203 or stop by their office at 1413 Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville. Bonds Rentals, another proud sponsor of this Community Channel broadcast. Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyatt a call at 256-527-1051. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
After the Boaz timeout, DAR with a basketball as they work it into the front court. Zoe McCoy is going to set the offense, defended there by Bolin. McCoy to Howard. Howard back to Hunt. They'll swing it just in the game for DAR. Laney Nelson is for the first time tonight as Hunt will drive, and she'll try to drive the paint. Cut off there by Underwood. We got a foul. It may be on Matthews for reaching in, and Evelyn Matthews is going to be called for the reach-in foul. And that's going to be the second team foul on the Pirates here in the second quarter. 1 team foul on the Patriots.
You got Howard. They really want Hogue to guard Howard, but they're afraid she's going to get in foul trouble. She's swapping up who she's guarding.
18-10 is the score with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Driving is Wren. She has it knocked away, and Boaz with a steal. Peyton Hall into the front court, dribbles to the right wing to Bolin. Bolin will drive into the paint, kick it back to Underwood. The long three is no good, and the rebound there by Anna Hunt as Dave Boaz has really struggled here scoring. They had 16 at the end of the first quarter, 16-5. The Pirates only 2 points here in the second quarter.
It almost like just the opposite of the first quarter, because Boaz is having a hard time even getting, unless it's a layup, they're having a hard time getting a shot off. Their defense, DAR has picked up their defense.
Mackenzie Garcia going to check back in the game. Peyton Hall will check out as the Pirates will inbound it along the baseline. It goes to Addison Bolin, who inbounded it. Great pass from Raina Underwood. Great play there by Coach Justin Bowen. It's another three-point bucket. That may be the third, I believe, here in the game for Addison Bolin. DAR trailing 21-10 with a basketball. Hunt will go in the corner to Morrison. Morrison's going to pivot and come back out, give it off to Howard. That's who they want to take the shots. We could tell as they try to work and get it to Anna Howard, who's guarded, as Dave said, by Braylee Hogue. Driving the basketball is Hunt. She'll kick it out to Morrison in the paint. They'll kick it to Wren. Wren's three-pointer, yes. I thought her foot was on the line, but they're going to say it was a three, as Amelia Wren, the 5'8 junior, with a three-pointer for the Patriots. 21-13 the score, 1:53 to go, second quarter. In the front court is the Pirates. Braylee Hogue with the ball top of the key. She's going to drive to the bucket, put it up, missed an easy shot there. She drove around Amelia Wren, and quickly the other way comes the Patriots. Into the front court is Morrison. Her layup is no good, and rebounded there by Underwood, who will go across the court to Hogue, and she has it taken away. Quickly into the front court comes DAR. The layup is no good, but we got a whistle and some fast action there, Dave.
It's been up and down, hasn't it?
Anna Hunt will go to the free throw line, as both teams had opportunities there, then couldn't convert. And at the free throw line is Anna Hunt, the 5'7 sophomore, and she'll make the first free throw. 21-14, 1:24 left here in the first half. Her second free throw also up and good, and it looks like Anna Howard will check out, and back in the game is Lainey Nelson for Coach Susan Howard and the DAR Patriots. Boaz, go ahead,
she's going to give her a little breather. I don't believe she'll stay out long, but she needs a little rest.
And there's a turnover as DAR's pressure continues to give the Pirates problems here. DAR, Lainey Nelson with a basketball, will give it off to Downs here in front of us. About to go under a minute here. 1:02 left here in the first half. 21-15 is your score as DAR works around the perimeter. Driving is Downs, and she'll put up a shot, and Raina Underwood is going to commit the foul, and that's one of those, Dave, that you could have let her shot. She was off balance trying to put up an off balance shot.
Yeah, I think DAR is going to get back in this ball game is if these young girls can get to the free throw line, because they're hitting their free throws.
Brantley Downs, the 5'6" 8th grader, with another free throw. 21-16 is the score. 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Her second free throw is also up and good, and it's now 21-17. And you're right, Dave, there comes Anna Howard back in the game. She just got a quick blow, and she's back in the game. Full court DAR pressure as they continue to try to double team. Peyton Hall trying to dribble through the pressure. Boaz has not passed over this all night, Dave.
They sure haven't.
They would have had numbers again if they would have passed over it. Mitchell in the corner to Hall, back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the wing to Boland, top of the key. She's had 3 3-pointers tonight. They'll go to Bankston. Bankston is going to be fouled there. The reach-in foul is going to be on Lainey Nelson, the 5'6" freshman for the Patriots. That'll be her first. It's only the third team foul. 32 seconds to go. The Pirates have the basketball inbounded along the baseline. Bankston inbounds it now to Boland. Back to Hogue. Hogue to Mitchell. The long three is up and good. A.K. Mitchell was all by herself as Boaz moved it quickly and found Mitchell at the top of the key. 24-17. 14 seconds to go. First half. The Pirates with the lead. It looks like DAR is going to take the last shot as Downs will go to Hunt. Hunt to Morrison. Morrison drives and throws it away. Can Hogue get off a shot with 2 seconds? With 1 second, Mitchell shot is no good. It goes in, but they're going to wave it off. It went in, but they wave it off. And at the end of the first half, the Boaz Pirates lead the DAR Patriots 24 17. Let's take this timeout from the Marshall County Basketball Tournament. The timeout is brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this Community Channel broadcast.
As the Electric Board of Gunnersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Gunnersville continues to grow and prosper, your Gunnersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Gunnersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Snead State Community College gets set for the second half. Boaz on top 24-17 for the Pirates to open up the half. Hogue, Underwood, Hall, Boland, and Garcia will be on the floor. It looks like the starters for DAR, Downs, Morrison, Hunt, Howard, and Wren will start the second half for the Patriots. And DAR will have the first possession of the second half. 24-17 is the scores. They swing it, and it's knocked away. Good defense there by Hogue to get the deflection. And Boaz with the steal, and they're in the front court. Across the court to Underwood to Garcia. Garcia back to Boland. She'll move into the paint, give it to Underwood. Drives, a little floater in the lane is no good. And DAR comes away with the rebound here to start the second half. A turnover, a missed shot, and a rebound for DAR, and almost another turnover there. Probably was a travel that wasn't called by the Patriots as Hunt will drive. Put up a shot in the lane, no good, tipped around, and the Pirates come out and they're running. As Peyton Hall into the front court, as she'll now pull back and set up the offense. Peyton Hall looking over this 1-3-1 zone for DAR. Raina Underwood on the wing here in front of us as Coach Justin Bowen has is positioned right in front. Now he moves. Thank you, Coach. As they go in the corner to Garcia. Garcia to Boland, who had 3 3-pointers in that first half, to Underwood. She's got a toe on the line. Her shot is, oh, they're going to count it, Dave. I thought she had a toe on the line, but they're going to say a 3 for Underwood, and Boaz now has a 10-point lead. Quickly into the front court comes DAR, almost a steal, as running it down in the corner there, and we got a whistle and a timeout. Saving a possession there is Coach Susan Howard as she gets a DAR timeout. We'll take it with them. This timeout is brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Gunnersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the season.
In half of this third quarter here, this girls' first round Marshall County tournament game, the Boaz Pirates with a 10-point lead at 27-17.
Boaz is on a 6-0 run from the end of the first half.
DAR will inbound the ball with the basketball. Top of the key is Hunt. Hunt drives and gives it off there. She hands it off to Morrison. Morrison will give it to Downs. Downs back to Hunt. Hunt to Wren. They're looking to try to get Howard open, but Hogue is there defensively. Howard tries to drive against Hogue, and Hogue's going to body her up and knock her down. And that's a tough foul by Bailey Hogue, or rather I said Briley Hogue. Braley, I'll get it right, Braley Hogue, and that's her second personal foul. DAR will inbound it along the baseline. Wren with a basketball. She'll drive to the baseline. Kick it back out to Hunt. Hunt drives in the lane. Back to Morrison as they'll reset the offense as Boaz continues to play man-to-man here tonight. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. They'll swing it to Hunt in the corner. As the cutters go through, she'll bring it back outside to Downs. Downs moves into the paint, kicks it back out to Hunt. Now they reset it again. It's just Boaz defense not going to let them get the ball down in the paint, as everything is around the three-point line. They go across court, and a bad pass there as they tried to skip pass all the way across the court, and they just threw it out of bounds.
That's a tough pass to make from one side to the other.
From the two small girls, the two smallest girls for DAR trying to pass it across the court, and that was a tough pass, Dave, and a turnover. Boaz trying to add to their 10-point lead at 27-17. Peyton Hall into the front court has it knocked away by DAR as Hunt almost with a steal, but couldn't save it from going out of bounds. Underwood across away from us, right in front of the Boaz cheerleaders, will inbound it. They get it to Boland, who has yet to take a shot in the second half. She had 3 3-pointers in the first half. Bankston is in the game with a basketball. She'll give it to Underwood. Here's Boland. Her first 3-pointer of the third quarter is an air ball. No good, but there for Bankston as a rebound for Boaz. They go inside to Hogue. There's where they need to go. They'll kick it back to Bankston. That's a good pass right there.
Good pass.
Good
give and go, yep.
They went inside to Hogue. The defense collapsed, and that left Bankston wide open for a three, and Boaz has their biggest lead at 30-17. Quickly in the front court is DAR, and they just turned it over. They're trying to get it to Howard, and just not a very good pass that time from Eaton Morrison.
You really see, I think DAR is wearing down just a little bit now because the physicality of Boaz is really taking its toll.
And one thing Dave will mention here, and I know Barry and Will did probably, this is a college floor. It's a little bit longer than a high school floor. And neither team has substituted a lot tonight. Boaz works it against full court pressure into the front court. Mitchell thought about a three. Now we'll give it to Bankston, who will shoot another three. She hit one from the right wing, and now Harper Bankston with her second 3-pointer tonight. This one from the left wing, and DAR wants a timeout as Boaz has built their biggest lead, 33-17. We'll take this timeout from the Marshall County Tournament. It's brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
For more than 25 years, Bunch Pharmacy has been your trusted hometown drugstore. And at Bunch Pharmacy, we believe in more than just filling prescriptions. We believe in caring for our community. Our store hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 6, and open Saturdays, 8:30 to 2:30.
Hi, this is Buddy Bunch with Bunch Pharmacy, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy caring for you and about you. 1800 Henry Street in Guntersville.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Boaz with their biggest lead at 33-17, 4:26 to go here in the third quarter, and Boaz has been deadly from the three-point line tonight.
They have their 3 for 3 in the third quarter, and there's a turnover there on the trap, on the press.
Boland with the basketball. She'll drive to the baseline, get it back out to Bankston, who's hit a couple of threes back-to-back here. As Boaz 24 to 33 points beyond the three-point line tonight. Boland here in front of us. She gets a screen from Hogue, who's just picked up her third personal foul.
You could see that was right in front of us. She did not have her whole body in front for that screen.
And she's frustrated along with Coach Boland. And we could see the frustration on both their faces here in front of us as DAR turns it over again against Boaz pressure. But Rayleigh Hogue's going to come out of the game as the freshman. She's going to be a great player. She's just growing up and learning.
She's learning. She's tough on the inside. And
Coach Boland right here is, before she goes and sits down, he had some words with her there as Boaz will inbound it now after the DAR turnover. And Addison Bowling has it in the front court. She gets a screen from Garcia. Now will dribble to the right. Looks for Bankston in the corner. Will get it to Garcia. Garcia in the lane. Passed up a shot to move it back outside. Mitchell will drive to the paint and another screen there. And going to the floor is Anna Hunt in front of us. The shot by Boland. This time it's just a two. Just inside the three-point line by Addison Boland. And Boaz now has their biggest lead by 18, 35-17 with 3:29 to go here in the third quarter. With the basketball is DAR. Downs to Hunt. Back to Downs. Downs drives the baseline against Garcia. Kick us in a corner to Howard. Howard drives, puts up a floater, and good shot by Anna Howard. The eighth grader having a big night for her team. They need a lot more of that. 35-19. Boaz leads DAR into the front court. Peyton Hall may have got away with a travel in front of us. Got it to Harper Bankston. Dave, if they'll make that extra pass there instead of a dribble, that's been there all night. That time Peyton Hall did, and they beat the defense, and now DAR throws it away against the Boaz pressure.
Boaz is just, DAR is just not taking care of the ball. I believe they're getting a little tired and just sloppy with the passes.
I think, Dave, you've called it. They've pressed the entire night, and it's now 37-19, and it looks like this pressure is beginning to wear a little bit on DAR's. Boaz will inbound it to Matthews. Matthews dribbling against pressure. Looks for Underwood for some help. Raina Underwood's going to bring it up the right sideline. She could go all the way to the basket. Now she pulls up. Now she drives all the way to the basket, lays it up, missed it. Garcia there for the rebound, missed it. Two easy shots right at the basket. Boaz, frustration there for Coach Bowen as Boaz missed two easy ones.
That were two layups.
DAR into the front court with a basketball. Howard looks for a three, but good defense there by Mitchell for Boaz. They'll get it back out to Hunt. She'll work it back to Zoe McCoy in the game. Now to Howard. Howard's going to move again into the paint. Goes along the baseline to McCoy, and she may have, nope, they're going to call a foul. I thought she stepped out of bounds, and she probably did, but she was helped to step out of bounds by Mackenzie Garcia.
Garcia did not get position. It was a block and forced her out of bounds.
That's the third personal foul on Boaz here in the quarter. None for DAR. With the basketball driving, having knocked away is Lainey Nelson, and Boaz with another steal tonight. A.K. Mitchell will get it to Matthews. Back to Mitchell. If you put those two young girls together, I don't know if they'd be over 7 foot tall.
I don't think so.
And we got a whistle at a timeout as Coach Bowen, they had a double team in front of us. He saved a possession, and we'll take the timeout with him. With 1:45 to go in the third quarter, it's Boaz 37, DAR 19. And this timeout is brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
After the Boaz timeout, the Pyros have the basketball right here in front of the Boaz bench that we're sitting adjacent to on the floor here at John Kitchen's floor here at Snead State Community Colleges. They're having trouble getting it in, and there's a steal for DAR's. Underwood throws it away. Howard comes up with a steal. She goes inside to McCoy. McCoy with a great move to the bucket, and she'll lay it up and in. That was Anna Hunt, not McCoy, excuse me. 14 and 12 look a whole lot alike on the floor to me. But that was a great move after the steal, and DAR gets the bucket. 37-21, 122, and there's another steal by the Patriots, driving in with a left-handed layup again. That was Hunt again with another move. She scored 4 quick points for the Patriots here with 1:10 to go, and Boaz having trouble in the backcourt, and there's almost another steal as Evelyn Matthews having some trouble. And I think she's going to come out of the game as there's Riley Hogue back in the game. Also in the game is Peyton Hall and Addison Boland back in the game for the Pirates. And they throw it away on the inbounds play. And that's Zoe McCoy. That's 6 quick points off Boaz turnovers for DAR. 37-25. In the front court is Boland. Boland all the way to the baseline. We got a whistle. And is it a foul or she just... ball was lost out of bounds, but last touch by DAR over there as Lainey Nelson knocked it out of bounds there defensively for the Patriots. As Boaz will inbound, it'll be Raina Underwood along the baseline, and she'll throw it in to Addison Boland, to A.K. Mitchell. They go to Peyton Hall. Hall with a three-pointer is no good. Hogue there for the rebound, and she was fouled undercut there by Howard. Will this be on the floor or shots? Actually, that foul was on Hunt.
One thing you got to give DAR, the Lady Patriots. They have not quit. Well, they're on a 6 or 8 point run.
Braylee Hogue at the free throw line. Hogue tonight for the Pirates. I believe, Dave, she has 5 now, 6 points. 6 points for the freshman for the Pirates. Boaz has made 8 3-point buckets in this game tonight. They lead 38-25, and Hogue with one more free throw. This one's off the front of the iron and no good, and DAR with a rebound. That's Nelson with the basketball. Nelson to McCoy. McCoy in the front court, guarded by Underwood. It's in the corner. Howard trying to work against Hogue is double teamed there, and we've got a whistle and a travel. Hogue was double teaming along with Peyton Hall there, and they forced the turnover there in front of the DAR bench.
There was not a DAR player that came to help her.
Underwood with the basketball being trapped in the backcourt. They finally get it to the middle. They got numbers there, 3-on-2. Hall to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key, will drive into the lane, kick it back to Underwood, and now they're going to set a play. She'll drive it to the corner to Bolin. Bolin backs it up between the circles. The clock running down with 4 seconds. They go to Underwood to Hogue. Nice pass, and Hogue misses an easy shot. Can't believe she missed it. Can't believe she missed it as the quarter ends. It's Boaz 38, DAR 25. We'll go to the fourth quarter with the Boaz Pirates on top. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
You know Ace is the place, and your Lake Gunnersville Ace Hardware, locally owned and operated by Penny and Tony Walker, is the place to find virtually anything to repair, maintain, and enhance your home. Their knowledgeable and helpful staff is always happy to assist, whether it's for home, lawn and garden, or grilling. If you're ready for next level grilling, check these name brands, including the latest models from RecTech, along with a vast selection of accessories for the ultimate outdoor experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We have everything the big banks have, and I think we have a delivery channel because we have a human element that they might not have that helps us deliver it better than they do.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you're feeling. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Gunnersville.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
The Boaz Pirates are 8 minutes away from advancing to take on the Gunnersville Lady Wildcats in varsity girls action. Boaz up by 13. They'll have the first possession of the fourth quarter. They get it into Braylee Hogue, who will drive the basketball to the baseline, cut off there by Hunt, and she'll kick it back out to Hall. Hall to Mitchell, top of the key to Underwood. Underwood drives and will give it to Bolin. Bolin drives the baseline all the way under. It goes back to Mitchell, top of the key, and she hits another. Is that the third three-pointer tonight, I believe?
Yes.
For A.K. Mitchell, the 5'1 sophomore. Had a big game tonight for the Pirates as they lead again by 16, 41-25. 18 has been Boaz's biggest lead tonight. As we're in the fourth quarter, Anna Howard, great cut to the basket. She took the contact, scored. She was fouled by Underwood, and she'll try to go to the line to complete the three-point play tonight, as Howard has been a lot of the offense tonight, Dave, for the Patriots.
She's very physical on the inside.
And that's a three-point play, as I believe that's her 10th point of the night.
Yes.
10 points for Anna Howard to lead DAR. As Boaz, after the three-point play, and they lead by 13, 41-28, and they'll get it into the front court against pressure, and we got a whistle. And that's a tough call there, as Eden Morrison, I thought had good defense there, as Addison Bolin got a little out of control and fell down, but they said there was a bump to help her go to the floor, and that foul will be on Eden Morrison.
I agree with you, Jeff. That was a tough call right there.
Bankston will inbound it. They'll throw it high to Hogue right underneath the bucket. That was a great pass from right here in front of us, Dave. She threw it underneath the bucket. Lob pass to Hogue, and Hogue that time able to convert at the rim, and now she'll go try to complete the three-point play.
She secured the ball on the pass and came down and just put it back up. 2 points. Going to shoot a little short on the free throw.
And Garcia there for the rebound. The putback is good, so a 4-point trip there for the Pirates. Hogue with the lob, and then Garcia the rebound and the putback, and Boaz has a 17-point lead at 45-28. 6:57 to go here in the game tonight. The Pirates on top. The DAR with the basketball. Downs will work it back here to Morrison. Morrison goes back to Downs on the wing, looks inside, and will pass it back out to Hunt. Hunt to Morrison. Across the court, it's knocked away. Steal there. A good play there by Boland, who comes away with a steal, and Boaz in the front court between the circles now as the Pirates. They're driving the ball is Garcia all the way to the bucket. Nice move, Mackenzie Garcia scoring the last 2 baskets for Boaz, a senior now with 6 points, and Boaz has a 19-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. 47-28, about to go under 6 minutes. Long three-pointer is no good, and Rayleigh Hogue there. That was going to be her rebound, Dave.
Boy, I believe that was her best rebound of the night.
Went up with both hands and came away strong with that defensive board. Boaz in the front court, 47-28 lead for the Pirates. As they dribble top of the key, Bankston almost loses it. Will go to Garcia. She drives again, puts it up and scores again. Mackenzie Garcia, 6 straight points. And the Pirates have a 21-point lead at 49-28. Howard to the baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound there by Boland. Boland working against a double team in the backcourt. Needs help, and here comes Hall at half court. She'll get into the front court. There's Garcia wide open again. She scores again, Dave. 8 straight points for Mackenzie Garcia. She's on a run herself as she's getting hugs and congratulations for her teammates. Big night for the senior as DR will take a timeout. Boaz on top. 51-28, and we'll take this timeout with them. It's brought to you by Walker Family Automotive in Albertville.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. If you're looking for rental property, call on Bonds Rentals. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. For more info, give them a call at 256-582-0203 or stop by their office at 1413 Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville. Bonds Rentals, another proud sponsor of this Community Channel broadcast. Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyatt a call at 256-527-1051. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
At the Carpet Store, Highway 431 in Albertville, we're more than just our name. Sure, we're carpet, but we're so much more. The Carpet Store, Mosley Flooring, Highway 431 in Albertville, where we're so much more than just our name.
Back at Snead State Community College, and everyone was happy for Mackenzie Garcia.
I tell you, the ball is just finding her in it. I mean, they're getting the ball to her. She has scored 8 straight points. What a way to score, you know, as a senior. For Garcia, she's really come out to play this second half.
Dave, what I liked about it is her teammates came out on the floor and celebrated with her. And that was good to see that that young lady, 10 points, 8 points in a row here as Boaz has their biggest lead at 51-28.
She looks like she's having a good time.
The Pirates look like they're on their way to a date on Thursday night with the #1 seeded Guntersville Lady Wildcats, and another steal, this time by Underwood to Matthews across the court. She'll get it in front court to Garcia. And just get out of her way and let her go. Matthews, a long three is no good, and rebounded there by DAR. And coming away with it is Zoe McCoy, and she has it stripped away from her, but Boaz can't control it.
I know that Garcia's been really making hay inside, but boy, she was really open for that three. I wanted to see if she could hit that three.
Yeah, we're playing in her world right now, but she probably could because she's had the hot hand over the last couple of minutes for the Pirates. 4:48 to go in this one. We've got the boys game coming up after this as Boaz will take on the Douglas Eagles. Inside it goes for DAR, and Hunt making a move to the basket, and she is fouled, and that will be a foul in the act of shooting. And Anna Hunt, the 5'7" sophomore, goes to the line for the Patriots.
She's had a good second half. She really knows she can go to the basket strong.
Dave, the DAR Lady Patriots may not win this game tonight, but we're going to see these same girls here for the next several years because only one junior, and that's Amelia Wren. The rest of them are 8th graders or freshmen.
When they hit that weight room, get that year's experience, they grow. I tell you what, they're going to be interesting to watch.
Hunt makes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and she was fouled in the act of shooting. 51-29, 4:41 to go is in the game now for DAR is Lainey Nelson, the 5'6" freshman. DAR continues their full court pressure, and we got a whistle and a foul along the sideline over there. And I believe that'll be on Eden Morrison, only a freshman. Yeah, we talk about DAR. A lot of freshmen and 8th graders playing tonight for Coach Susan Howard.
Yeah, the future looks really bright for Coach Howard and her Lady Patriots.
Peyton Hall in the front court. She'll get it to Braylee Hogue, and that's an easy bucket, a 2-on-1. And Braylee Hogue scoring again. She has double figures tonight for the Pirates. Long three-pointer for DAR is no good. Battle for the rebound, and A.K. Mitchell comes away with it. Quickly into the front court. Matthews gets it into Hogue. Hogue again at the bucket, scores again. Great job, Braylee Hogue, running the floor that time to get rewarded in an easy bucket, and Boaz is up 55-29.
You know, ever since she had that blocking foul, she's really turned it up a little bit.
DAR with the basketball as they move it around the perimeter. Driving the baseline is Howard. She'll go cross court. The long three-pointer is no good, and Boaz comes away with the rebound. Matthews out front. Can they catch up? DAR catches up. They'll go to Underwood. She'll drive the baseline all the way to the bucket. The layup is good. Nice find there by the 8th grader. Matthews with the steal, the pass, and the finish there by Underwood, and Boaz is up 57-39, their biggest lead of the night, with 3:24 to go in the game. The Patriots work it around the perimeter as Underwood is going to be called for a reach-in foul there.
She bailed her out there because she had no one to pass it to.
Looks like Addison Vaughn, a 5'1" sophomore, checks into the game for the first time tonight. And also Addison Bolin is back in the game for Coach Justin Bowen and his Pirates. And there's almost a steal there by Mitchell as she was able to cut in the passing lane and almost came up with a steal. That young lady has had a good night tonight for the Pirates.
She knows where the ball is. She's real aggressive.
DAR will inbound it. They're going to call back court. They inbounded it in the front court, and she started in the front court, then backed up across the line here at Snead, and a turnover here in front of us by the Patriots. Peyton Hall will inbound it here with 3:09 to go in the game. They go to Hogue. Hogue drives, kicks it in the corner, and they'll bring it back out to Bolin. Bolin now is going to back it up to near half court and dribble there. She gets a screen from Hogue. It looks like Boaz may try to just dribble the basketball game out, David. and that goes to Hall as they back it out. They've got a 28-point lead with 2:45 to go, and they're working on the clock. Bolin will go to Mitchell. Mitchell along the baseline. Now she's going to throw it back out to Hogue. Hogue almost has it taken away to Mitchell. Mitchell looks inside to Hogue. Hogue's going to just physical move that time. She's going to be really hard to handle when she does more of that. She got the ball along the baseline and just used her size to move in against Howard and finish that shot. 59-29, a 30-point lead.
Good move.
And a good move by Hunt, taking it to the basket as Anna Hunt scores again. She has 13 to lead DAR tonight. Into the front court is Boaz. Bolin in the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a long three. This time it's an air ball. Battling for it in there is Addison Bond, who had just checked in off the Boaz bench. And is it a jump ball? I believe it's a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it back to DAR as we're on a hot clock now as Boaz got a 30-point lead here in the fourth quarter. They lead by 28 right now, but before that DAR basket a few moments ago, Boaz's lead was 30 as Braylee Hogue's going to check out. She's had a good night. 14 points for Braylee Hogue and the Boaz Pirates. Hunt with a basketball. She'll kick it back out to Nelson. Nelson across court to Howard. Howard working against Bankston. She'll put up a floater. Is no good, and Underwood with the rebound for Boaz, and there's going to be a reach-in foul there on the Patriots. That foul on Lainey Nelson, the freshman. And we know they're running Eagle because Coach Bowen is right here in front of us.
I believe it's going to be an Eagle play.
It's an Eagle play for sure. See if they can fly like an eagle here. And there it goes into the middle court. Yep, they're going to fly like an eagle as Matthews all the way to the bucket. The layup is good. Boaz should like that Eagle play.
It worked.
They threw it over the top and got the easy layup there, 61-31. Long three-pointer is no good. Rebound there by DAR. Zoe McCoy is going to kick it back out and throw it away to Harper Bankston. Bankston in the front court. She drives it all the way to the bucket. Her layup is up and good. And Coach Bowen, I don't think he wanted him to score again. He wanted him to run out the clock. 63-31, 16 seconds is the Boaz Pirates. They're going to advance to a semifinal on Thursday night. Shot by DAR's Eden Morrison is no good. And that should take us to the end of the game there. 63-31 is going to be your final score this evening as the Boaz Pirates have defeated the DAR Lady Patriots 63-31. Boaz, the Lady Pirates, will advance to take on the Guntersville Lady Wildcats. That'll be the number 1 seed against the number 4 seed here on Thursday night. Boaz winning it 63-31. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have some stats and get you ready for the boys varsity game tonight. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.